Hi, I'm Corey, and we're having a smaller game of Enter Perdition this week. If you want to see me get my butt pounded, go back to last week's live stream. Oh my God. Every time I got close to the edge of the board, somebody took me out. It was terrible. I've got this on screen right now. Children of the Moon Evolution is out with the latest free update. If you have already purchased it, download the latest one. There is a lot of changes, about 40 or so. And as promised, most extensively in spells because um, spells are going to take me forever to get balanced. The big news, which I'll be getting nasty grams for the next 2 weeks, is I realize that Children of the Moon cannot have access to Savant because to be a Savant, you have to be able to read and research and work in libraries and that kind of stuff. And that is antithetical. And that's also going to carry over to the fairies. So we're going to see a lot of less 5 and 6 psyche fairies, which will make me happy as well. But back to Children of the Moon. It is $10 until next Monday, and it is going to jump from the introductory $10 price to $36. So if you ever thought you wanted to get it or wanted to check it out, $10. I mean, and you can share it with 6 people. Have a friend pitch in with you. It's nothing. All right, so do it now, and don't say, "Oh, I missed it," because it's been up since April, May, something like that. So when Gen Con ends, so does the deal. All right, so tonight we are playing Enter Perdition. We have just a 3-player game tonight. I thought it might be fun. We've got Anna playing her Dark Elves again. And we've got James, who is playing Children of the Moon, recently nerfed. And so he shared his disappointments with me. So I will live.
I liked most of the changes. I disagreed with some of them, but you know, we don't always have to agree.
we,
Sometimes you come around my way and it works out.
yeah. And sometimes you influence me to do things that I never thought I'd do. So it works out.
And they turn out great.
Usually, yeah. Uh, this is a war clan that I'm playing tonight. I'm playing Guild, and I did the James method where I starved myself for 10 games, and I finally got my hair, my really expensive mage I added late, and I've hated every minute of it. So I don't think I'll do it again, but we'll see how the hair does. I mean, she's pretty good. So I will give James credit for that. And so
Well, Corey, don't forget, with your quartz crystal cane, you have antidote for free on all of your guys.
I know that, and I actually used that on Friday night because I had another guild team up against me, and they were loaded with poison, and they were just like, "Oh, I've got harm on this guy, and I've got Dark Hellebore on this guy, and you're dead." And I'm like, okay, and I just kept quiet, and then finally, when they were shooting at me, I'm like, okay, what's the damage minus the poison? And they were not happy, so it was fun. All right, Enter Perdition. We see where young, inexperienced war clans scavenging in the desert. We see an airship crash into the desert, and before it goes down and catches on fire and burns up, we see that it scattered some cargo, and so we've got 5 potential discovery markers randomly placed on the map. James is the lowest valued clan, so he chose this as his staging area. Anna, which staging area are you taking?
Bottom.
You're taking the bottom, so just go ahead and grab your guys and drag them into that green box. Arrange them however you like. And I'm going to take the top box, and I am going to figure out how I'm going to arrange my dudes. All right.
I have a question. I was a bit lazy last week and didn't pull up the live stream to do the lore notes, but since we're doing Perdition again, I guess that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. That's okay. You're in learning mode, so however you best learn, that's what we want to do for you.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to arrange myself like that. I'm going to make sure that Stinky Miss Valentine is 2 paces away from everybody. Oops. Right on the cusp. I will back her up a little more. And I'll make sure that she's not within 2 paces of Miss All Sunday. Yeah, we're good. All right. So, I've got 6 gold chits in the cup for me. I've got...
Chips, not the other word.
Right.
Even though they sound pretty similar.
They sound pretty similar. I've got 6 for Anna, 6 purple. And for James, how many guys do you have? 6?
6.
Oh, boy. What did I just do? I got widgets. I didn't know that I could drag from the bottom of my screen and make something appear, so I will watch out for that.
Corey, did you have someone die in your clan?
I did. Friday night, my companion, who had the most shadow in all of my clan, she passed away. But, you missed this last week, James. I'm working on the living rulebook, and for the life of me, I can't understand why no one ever takes Ghost Walk. And so I've done 3 things to clarify. The first thing was I was going to change its name, and Ghost Walk is everywhere. It's on the templates. It's to change the name because everybody thinks it's a walking skill. And it clearly says that you can fight, attack, do anything in Ghost Walk form. And so I thought, let's change the name. No, that's not going to happen. So for the next living rulebook, that'll either be this week or next week, it will be even more clear that it's encouraging. It encourages you to use it for more than just movement. The second thing I did was, it is a free action that you can ghost walk at any point during your turn, as long as you turn back to normal to begin next turn. So you could now do something like pick up the airship cargo, walk away, and ghost walk at the end of your turn if you want. So that now you're harder to hit. Very powerful at low level. Not so much later on. And then the third thing I did, because now people are going to go crazy for it, it is supposed to be rare. So no more than 2 of your guild family can have ghost walk at a time. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that for me, the reason I had always avoided it is the forced last strike condition marker from coming out of it.
And only if you pass through a solid object.
Well, that was most of the reason I was using it. But
yeah, it was your pass spell. I thought about getting rid of that, but it's such an important part of the lore.
I agree.
That I decided not to. All right, we're going to start. It doesn't look like anybody has first strikers. So
eventually I'll learn the lore because I'm a lore girl.
Yes.
I love lore.
So does James. I really appreciate that about James, so I'm going to appreciate it about you too. All right, and speaking of James, you're up first.
Okay. Well, let's have my whelp start things off by moving over towards this discovery marker.
All right. And James,
Big
you're
clump
up
over on their
second.
hooves. I'm up second, you say? All right. Well, the Moon Dancer is gonna charge up here and cast Crossing.
This is a fun spell that got buffed a little bit in the new book.
Yeah.
Because now you can use a new spell called Slide on it.
Uh-huh. There we go. I like how that looks.
All right. Anna, you're up. So, let's talk about what you want to do. Like, you've got everybody around Maggie. She could certainly cast a spell on everybody if you'd like.
Yeah, so a little one less person sunblind, please.
Yep. You've got 2 warriors with Merc. You've got Rosita and you've got Herschel. So you could Merc Maggie first with Herschel if you like, and then she won't be sunblind anymore. And then
because as a person with severe light sensitivity in real life, by the way, I was in marching band for 4 years and I have crippling light sensitivity. Not something I would suggest. But luckily I had transition lenses, otherwise it would have felt a lot but less like my eyes were on fire and like I wanted to claw my eyes out, my eyes hurt that much. So
sounds horrible.
But that also tells you how it's done. But hey, my mom said I couldn't amount to anything, and I was trying to prove my mom wrong.
Aww.
So stubbornness is why. So that started with hey, you never stick to something. I did learned how to play the clarinet for 6 years. I did marching band for 4. Yeah, even one of my favorite marching band memories is actually when my legs, due to pernicious anemia, it's basically a blood disorder. My body started having trouble making blood, so my nerves started dying. My legs would spontaneously stop working, and every section, without me even asking, played essentially their own fall patrol and I still remember the very first time I fell. Literally everyone stopped. The whole entire field, you could hear a pin drop. And no one, even though the band director said, we're in the middle of practice, they're like, and I just fell. We need to get her safe first. Still one of my favorite memories. I might have had my light sensitivity might have been crippling, but there's definitely something about having a whole 400 people caring about you enough to risk getting disciplined by basically the coach just to make sure you are safe.
No, that's wonderful. All right,
yeah.
Let's get back to the game here. So my recommendation to you would be to have Maggie cast a blessing on 4 of the people around her. And she could even be one of them. So who do you want to give blessings to? I think Rosita would be an obvious choice since she's your best shooter.
Yeah.
So the blessing looks a lot like this, the little wings. And then I'm going to let you choose the other 3. And that'll be Maggie's turn. And then James is up.
Okay. I went back and actually read the crossing, and I have to be touching a corner of crossing. I thought I had to be in front of it, so I slightly adjusted that.
Gotcha.
My stalker is just gonna come over here in case something happens to the whelp.
All right. Yeah, James, you're up again. Wow. I am in a cup, apparently.
So it's 4 paces for me to get here, and then every pace that I take on ice, every 2 paces is only 1 pace of my movement, so I can go another 6 on ice. And I will put them to back in a second.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Warchild is scooting. All right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and just for Anna's edification, James cannot see Herschel because he's got that green stealth marker on him. He can smell you when he gets close, but he can't shoot you from range. But the opposite is true for you. Dark elves can see hiding, and so you can see the stalker and the little one, even though they've got that green marker on them. And I can't see anybody because I'm just a stupid rat. All right. And James,
so
you're
Herschel,
up again.
So Herschel should be kind of like what happened. I was almost late to this because I had taken a shower. So Herschel apparently needs a shower because he smells. You said he smells stinks, so.
No, my guy
Master.
stinks. All right. You are up now. Anna, who would you like to activate? It should probably be Rosita or Herschel because they're the ones with Merc, and they can get rid of Sunblind on somebody.
Herschel, I accidentally took it away on Maggie, so let's have her be the one with the Sunblind Merc.
Okay.
First.
All right, and then Herschel gets to take a turn, so he could come over and make a discovery, or he could creep down and see what those wolves are doing down there, or he doesn't have a okay.
He can go straight.
Sounds good.
Sorry, if he's a coward, he's gonna avoid confrontation.
All right. So Herschel has a psyche of 3. That's pretty impressive. All right, so he's going to roll a d6 plus 3 and see if he notices anything there. Need a 7 or better to succeed. Just short. So if nobody makes that discovery before Herschel does, he gets automatically on his next turn. And be sure and put a red X on Herschel there. Hey, look at this. I'm in the game. I can't even believe it. Miss All Sunday is going to go to soaring altitude. I'm going to mark that. And she's putrid. She smells like she rolled in it. And she probably did. All right. I cannot find it. I went too far. That's why. All right.
So Miss Wilson, kind of like my dog Ginger, always needs to stay away from the skunks.
And I'm going to go the remainder of my flying distance, which is 8. And Tengus exclusively are going to get a new skill in the New Living Rulebook. I had never heard this term, but apparently it's a very common flying term, at least among fighter pilots. It's called jinking. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've found it everywhere. and jinking is basically evasive action. And so they're going to get, if they have roll, they're going to be able to get jinking, which will give them +4 to defense when flying instead of +2, because they can fly erratically. All right.
Oh.
You are up, Anna. So I would probably activate Rosita, eliminate her sunblind first, and then decide what you're going to do with her. She could go make the discovery. She could come try and steal mine. She could come shoot me. It's whatever you want to do. All right. So Rosita also has a 3 psyche. So she's going to roll D6 +3. Needs a 7 or better. See if she can show Herschel how it's done. Yeah, she got that one. All right. Let's see. I have not opened the app. Usually I do that before the game. I'm going to have to start a new game. I'm writing about Wandering Forest, so I was checking the app for some details about a certain character. All right. Oh, this is a good one. So mark 1 shadow point for Rosita. You remember how to do that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one is called 3 Wishes, but I'm going to sneeze first. Sorry. Excuse me.
Like it. Good time.
A hand-painted bottle of beautiful cobalt blue nestles in the prairie grass. The ornate bottle is of Javannar design, shaped like a genie bottle. Maybe a genie could grant a wish for gold and riches or an end to the WitchBorn. You'll never know without a closer look. So if you wanted to investigate the bottle, you'll get to look at it to begin next turn. So first make that decision.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to look. So I'm going to put an investigate marker by Rosita so that I don't forget. And we're going to give her an X, and she also strikes last next turn. So, but then she'll, maybe get a wish, maybe get a genie. Hey, I'm up. How did that happen? All right. Hare is going to cast Cold Fire on a whole bunch of folks. Where the freak is it? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. It's way over there. All right. I don't even know if there's any point to put it on Mr. 5. I should look at my sheet. No reason not to. I can't hit anything with my weirding cane because I'm faint-hearted, as James knows. All right. So I got some stuff happening finally. All right. So Miss Golden Week. You know what? Mr. Zero is going to walk over the Discovery and head this way. And he can make a roll to search at the end of his turn. He's smart for a rat. He gets +3. Hey, an 8 will work. All right, let's see what I get. Oh. All right. Well,
How bad?
that's bad.
How bad?
Not as bad as
How
it
many
could.
WitchBorn?
3 shadow
WitchBorn
points. 3 shadow points. Roadkill. A scrawny red fox paws a tiny prairie dog carcass. The fox is shrunken with famine. This could be its first meal in some time. I leave it be. Then I spin. A stalking troll lurks behind me, reeking with sweat. It won't be so kind. All right, so luckily I'm not over 300 points, so I don't get multiple trolls. But I do get one that comes out of the standing stones and comes up and wants to rip into Mr. Zero. So, since it's a surprise attack, well, first we would go, he's stronger than me, so that's 2 dice. He's a monster, so that's 3 dice. And it's a surprise attack, so that's 5 dice. So, Anna, I want you to roll 5d6 for the attack. All right, only 2 crits. All right, and then he will be biting me because he only gets 1 attack. All right, so 2 crits is +2 to damage. Surprise is another +2, so that's +4. He's normally +7, so he's a total of +11 to damage. So Anna, roll d6 +11. Got to beat my whopping 8 defense. 15, yeah, just barely gets me. I did notice I cheated by accident. I had gotten better armor that made me slower, so I didn't make it 10 paces on my turn. I only made it 9. All right, and so he hit me. It got through my armor. Let's see how bad he hurts me. Anna, roll a d6 +1. Yeah, I can't have her roll stuff anymore. All right, I am wounded.
I don't think I did very much better, Corey.
All right, I'm knocked down, unconscious, and he's going to start chomping on me. All right, so let's see how bad the wound is. As long as it's not a kill, I'm okay with anything else. It is a war wound, so I will use my healthy draught. And I get to redraw until I get a knockout. If it was a kill, I would have been very sad. Oh, we took a kill out of the deck. It was the next one after that. Knockout. My face looks like it has been used as a doorstop, but it could be worse. It could be raining. Pouring rain falls. No one can push, sprint, gallop, or fly outdoors this adventure without the survival skill or the becalm spell. Comrades within short range roll route feats. Okay. So I'm KO'd and being eaten. I think Miss Valentine is definitely going to have to land. And she's the only one who has to make a route feat. That is very fortunate. All right, so let's get Miss Valentine down here. And I'm going to have to get hair over there to becalm her. All right. So, route feat for Miss Valentine is not great. I need a 3 or higher. Yeah, that's about par for the course. Do you have a sleeping mat? God, is it worth wasting it? I can't fly until Hare gets over there. I'm just going to take the shaken.
But hey, you have access to Bacalm in Rats, which you wouldn't normally have, so that's pretty nice.
That is pretty nice. Yeah, the game in question last Tuesday,
Oh.
the third time I tried to get the treasure off the board, I needed Bacalm because we had the weather where you, pretty much that, where you can't sprint, push, or anything like that. And I knew I was going to come up a pace short of getting off the map. But I needed to hold Hare's chit so that I could get drawn right away. And I thought maybe if I got to the edge of the map, nobody could get a shot off on me, and I was wrong.
Uh-huh.
All right, so this is going to be 3 in a row. For me, I am up, and I think Mr. 5. Let's see. Critters with regenerate aren't immune to poison, are they? I can't remember. Do you know offhand, James? I guess I'm not allowed to ask. We'll try it, and then he's going to try and charge. But the troll is fearsome. And I'm going to wing 3 and 1 spades at him if I make this fearsome roll. Anything but. God. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the built-in dice roller. I rolled great at the beginning. God, this is ridiculous.
I didn't. I actually forgot to print out my sheet this time, so I'm doing the PDF on my tablet.
Okay, are you doing the one that I emailed you?
Yep.
Is it working? Are you able to save it?
I was able to download it. So.
James is up.
Okay. So my little one is going last. They're following along. We're going to stay in nice little groups of 3. And Corey, when you were talking about jinking earlier, it is actually a term I had heard of. I thought that you were going to say that they didn't get penalized for making hard turns anymore.
Well,
that's what I associate that with.
That's what roll does. And so you have to have roll first. All right.
So expanding on it, yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah. All right, you are up, Anna. You can,
investigate.
You can go with one of your other people. You can sprint for this far marker because I've got my hands full. I'm never going to get it. You could go and sprint well, you got nobody who can sprint because they're all sunblind, but you could head towards this marker. You could come shoot me and make my day worse. You could go shoot the troll and make my day better. It's all up to you.
Herschel is gonna.
Well, it can't be anybody can't be anybody with an X on it. It's got to be Abraham, Negan, or Carol.
Right. Sorry. Temporary. Wait. Doesn't Rosita have an investigate role thing?
She investigated, and she gets to investigate more next round on her next turn. You gotta take one turn with everybody before you get a second turn. So you're focused now on Carol, Negan, and Abraham. All right. Carol moved up. I'm up. Well, can I miss another fearsome roll? All right, Miss Golden Week this time. Gonna try and charge forward. And she is D6 plus 3. She's got a much better route. Hey, she makes it easily. All right, she's got a charge of 4. And now I gotta guess if that's within short range. I think it is. I'm going to choose to ghost walk before I throw. And that is well within short range. Okay. I am probably worse agility, but a thrower. So it's going to be 2 dice. And then we're going to find out if I hit, if poison will work. Well, I don't hit, so I don't have to worry about things like that. All right. And I'm up again, and this is Miss All Sunday. She's just got to get there, and of course she doesn't have a teapot. Gosh. Well, I'm not going to die by the end of next round, so I'm just going to sprint. And I'm not going to...
Are you able to sprint with the rain?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about the rain. Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's read that. I should put a note.
I didn't remember all that it said. I was just like, oh, well, Corey's having a grand old time up there with the troll.
Yeah. It's just to make a roll of anything but a 1 would be nice. All right. But if people have been watching the live stream, probably Ryan is laughing his butt off because he knows. Let's see. I can squeeze through Mr. 5. No, Mr. 5 can squeeze through me. Never mind.
How are you able to get those like dots that you can? What do you click to be able to get that?
To get the little colored dots?
Like the 1.1.
Checkpoints.
Like
the measurement checkpoints is what she's asking about.
Oh. You hold the Q key down when you want to change direction? And it'll pop those up for you. All right, Anna, it is either Negan or Abraham is up. And I think they both move it a 7. I'm going to make a note. On the board. Maybe I'll remember. Pouring rain.
Funny enough, the last time you said pouring rain, there was actually a rainstorm happening outside.
Was there?
In real life.
All right.
Ever since after you said pouring rain, a rainstorm started. No joke.
James is hoping that he doesn't get pouring rain, but it's probably coming. All right, and Abraham is up, and he will finish out the round. So he can move.
Yeah, the thunder has been loud enough to rumble the house.
And all Abraham has is a battle axe, and he can't see well. So, all right.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit reset. And we know that Rosita is striking last because she is really checking out this bottle in great detail. I've got Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine striking last, and Mr. 0 not striking at all, which is so much fun. All right, and then James has nobody striking last. So I'm throwing everybody back in the cup.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of reason to sprint, especially after, with the ability to go on ice fast.
All right, Anna, you are up first. You probably want to go with Herschel so that you can get rid of Sunblind on somebody.
Yeah. Probably would do Abraham since he's really the one that's different next to Herschel, so that would be the most make the most sense in my head at least.
Yep, I like it. So go ahead and take that off. And then Herschel can move wherever he would like. He's got a movement of 7. He could start creeping towards this discovery up top, because somebody's got to make that. And I can't see you, so you can sneak right by me. And you can't go through the stones, and you can't sprint. So that's where that little Q comes in, or you can do your moves in little chunks, however works best for you. All right, well, she's moving Herschel there. We'll see who's up next. Yeah, you got to remember to let go of the Q. You got to.
The real answer is tap it every time that you want to add a point.
Yeah, so I'll draw it out for you. All right, so you probably want to hug this cover here. So.
Yeah.
Herschel would just go like right there. Nobody can see him. He's got cover. He's in a good place. And then you're up again. You can't go with Rosita, who's your other merker. So you might want to go with Maggie. She could, she's got a charge of 4. She should come up and put harm on Abraham and Negan. And they've both got weapons that will do good with poison. It's an extra 3 damage from the harm spell, so.
I'll do that then.
Yep, that's the little poison droplet. And so that's a good move for her. And then you're up 3 in a row. So Carol, Abraham, or Negan can go. Carol's
Abraham.
Yep.
What you're saying something?
Oh, I was just going to say,
Right.
Carol's your best fighter, so you want to just make sure that she doesn't get out of line of sight for Rosita, because Rosita can murk her.
Yeah.
She's a vindicator, and she's great with missiles and with her rapiers. But I think more deadly with her rapiers. So go ahead and move Abraham. You know what? The troll's probably never going to get a turn because I never put a chit in the cup for him. So I will add that now as an afterthought.
I'm setting up my goal to get another person that can work. So, like night clothes organization.
Yep. That'll be great.
Yep.
All right, James, you
Oh,
are
always
up.
a good option. All right. Well, the World Child is gonna get moving. So that's 2 paces. And then I have another 5. All right. moving on ice.
Yeah, you're sliding.
Pretty nice.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, that's there isn't a symbol for it, so I was just like, we'll do the same thing we did for Waterborne back in the early stages and put a windwalk symbol on it.
Yep. It'll come eventually. Did you see? I actually made templates for the spell effects. Amazing. All right.
I did not look yet.
Anna, you are up. Not in Roll20, in the new book.
Got it.
Anna, you are up with either Carol or Negan. While you contemplate, I am going to go with hair. And, 4 is not as far as I had hoped. And I'm pretty sure pouring rain says I can't push. So let me double check that. Oh, it was from a wound. That's right. Wounds. So no one can push, sprint, gallop, or fly outdoors this adventure. All right. So I'm going to play it safe. I think Miss Valentine is out. God, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm visually drawing it. She's about 4.5, I think. All right, so I'm going to give Miss All Sunday a calm.
You did the smart thing, which is pick up outreach immediately. Love it.
No, but calm's point blank.
Oh, you're right. I forget that sometimes, you know?
Yeah. God, I don't know if I can do Miss Golden Week, so I'll do Mr. 5 and myself.
Oh, because Miss Golden Week is ghost walking?
Yeah, I don't know how that interacts. All right.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Now that it's too late. Oh my God.
Yeah, you were out, yeah.
4.2. Well, that means that I can't get a good sleight of hand on the troll this round. But oh well. Anna, no, it's James is up.
Okay, we're gonna go with the Packmaster. So it's 3 paces for me to get to the end, and I have another 4.
All right.
Moving and grooving with that slide.
Yep. And now, Anna, your last one in the regulars is up, and it is Carol. Just stay somewhere where Rosita can sit. I'll tell you now, I'm not going to attack you. Like, if you want to move up here, I'm not after you. You've not been mean to me the 2 games I've played you, so I'm not going to be mean to you. All right.
The arrow is basically like line of sight kind of thing.
Yep.
Make sure in the way.
All right. So Miss All Sunday needs to wait to push before Miss Golden Week goes. So Miss Golden Week is going to come out of her Ghost Walk. And she is going to make a fearsome check, D6 plus 3. And a 5 will make it easily. I should put my sheet up. And I'm going to try the 3-in-1 shot with spades again. Oops. I don't want to get in the way of Miss All Sunday. So So Miss Golden Week will shoot, and it's 2d6. Hey, a crit! Yay! That immediately stops him from eating me. So now I'm sitting there going, oh, that was dumb. I should have waited until he chomped. And my damage, I got to look up regenerate real quick. I'm just going to declare that I am using Fairy Glove on this. And I'm just going to try and take him out so that I don't have to worry about him coming after me. Let's see, regenerate. Oh, I had the right book open, just the wrong page. All right.
Right idea, wrong one.
Regenerate. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. I'll never find it like that. Regenerate. I guess it's the one on, nope, it's not the one on page 288. All right. There it is, trait. All right. Regenerate from any wound except a kill. A lot of explanation about that. Fire-based attacks prevent regeneration. Don't forget that regenerate is magic. Halt regeneration by dispelling the magic. Feasters delay regeneration. There is nothing about poison in there. All right. So I get to roll, instead of +4 to damage, I'm going to be +5 for the critical, +6 for point blank, +9 for the poison. All right, so D6 +9. Not even going to say it. Hey, I got him. It was anything but. Pretty sure. Roadkill. All right, yep. He will not strike last, so I have to take him out here. All right, a spade is +1 to injury. Ooh, I didn't check to see if he has deflect. He does not. All right, so D6 +1. Do some fudge in there. And D6 +1. That is not going to help even in the slightest. Now I am really regretting that I didn't wait until he chomped. All right. He's staggered. I got to pull Miss All Sunday before I pull him. All right, James, you're up. What you got?
Okay.
You literally have like a exploration thing like right there. Why aren't you going after it?
I'm about to. I was moving some other guys towards another point.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily competing with me over this one, so I didn't see it as an immediate worry. But that further one is technically something that Corey could potentially compete with me with his flyer. So I wanted to.
Because oh my god, you can't swim.
Yeah. All right. So the whelp is going to move over here, and they are going to make their attempt to discover, which is boosted by their instinct ability. Hey, I succeeded.
Wow. An exact match, as they say. All right. If you have animosity or rancor, you must make a reaction check.
But I also have this nice thing of garlands, so I get a bonus.
Yep.
I got a 5.
You got a 5, so he just runs away. All right.
Well, I'm more okay with that than them jumping me.
Exactly. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you read Garland, but I had players that were buying 4 for every wolf and just storing 3 in their gear. I'm like, you can't store fresh flowers. And he's like, no, but it makes sense because then I'm loaded for, I'm loaded for 4 games now. And then before I have to restock. And I'm like, okay, I got to change that.
I mean, I was just like, okay, it's 1 gold gets 4, so I spend 2 gold, and my whole team is set for an adventure.
Yep.
With 1 left over with 2 left over that I can't use because it's like they're fresh flowers. That's what's giving you the bonus.
Right. All right, James.
If a
you're
bunch
up.
of wolves start walking, all right. If a bunch of wolves start walking around wearing wreaths of dead flowers, honestly, that'd be more concerning.
That would be very concerning.
All right, so it's 5 to get here. I don't even. This is an interesting predicament. 1 does not get me all the way off. 2 does. So do I get the benefit of the 2 or not, Corey?
Yeah, you'd get the benefit of the 2. It's your next step.
Yeah, because my next step. Oh yeah, that doesn't even get me technically all the way off anyway. So yeah.
Oh. All right, I am up. Oh, thank God, I've got a chance. All right, Miss All Sunday has grit, so she don't care about no fearsome, big old tough guy. And she is capable of pushing if she needed to, but she did not need to. Couldn't take the chance. All right. She has dragon spirit, so is stronger than the troll. I gotta get it to stunned. I cannot fail. No matter what, I'm only gonna get 1 swing, but it's 2 dice. All right. Gotta use the Shadow Blade. Do I have to use the Shadow Blade? The other one does more damage, but we're talking 1 point. Talking 1 point. The injury's better on the Shadow Blade. Ooh, so many tough choices. I'm gonna go bow staff. Go for the higher damage because I know if I land it, the worst it could be is he's stunned. All right. So 2d6. Let's do some fudge. All right. 2d6. Take the better. Oh my God, I missed. Okay. No way to re-roll that. Ah, crap. I had survival. I didn't need Becalm. Oh well. At least the ogre is, or the troll is attacking me and not Miss Goldenweek, which was the goal. All right. James is up. Somebody changed his name to Bill.
All right.
I think I know who that somebody was.
It's fire.
I'm just moving my little one off over here. Time to start spreading out.
All right, James, your last stalker is up.
Movement.
All right. And then it is the troll. All right. This is where Miss All Sunday dies. All right. Troll is a stronger monster. So, Anna, you're going to roll 3d6, and we're going to take the highest number.
I didn't know how to pronounce his name, so I made it something funny.
That's fine. I thought you liked lore, though. Oh my gosh. 2 crits. All right. So this is a claw attack. So let me pull up his stats. So he's going to be +8 to damage here. D6 +8. Anything will get me. He doesn't have deflect. He is +1 to injury. Okay. Are you rolling?
D6.
Yep, D6 +8. Hey, auto fail. I like that. All right. Second claw attack, 3d6. Shield or parry will get me currently. I stole some nice Badgerite bracers from a dwarf that I'm trying to work my way into. So damage is only d6 +6 this time. See if you can. An 8 does not get me. I am loving you now, Anna, after taking my leader out. All right, but he does have one nasty bite left. And so you're going to roll 3d6, and he's coming at me, and he got me with that one. All right, so d6 +8. Anything but. All right. Had to get me. All right, so now you're going to roll an injury. d6 +1. Oh, Anna, I am so ashamed of you. You led me on, made me think I had a chance, and you
Like the orange.
And you took me
The
out
RNG
again.
fault. It's RNG's fault.
All right. So let's see how badly I'm wounded. I've got an elixir of life, as long as it isn't that worst result. It is not. It is a knockout. KO'd. Another prophet is born. After predicting you're going down, that troll was right. I recover for next adventure. Just stay off my knees for a couple of days. Comrades within short range. Uh-oh. This is going to be risky. I might lose some guys here. All right. So all my remaining guys except for Mr. 5. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do some fudge dice, 3d6. All right, the 5 would be Miss Valentine, which is good because she was at a -1. The 2 would be Miss Golden Week, which shockingly, she's got my best route number on the team. She's a 1. And so the 4 is probably going to be okay for the hare, but just barely because he's a coward. All right, so I survived. All right, and we're up to last strikers. I honestly don't think there's any way I can take Bill out unless Miss Valentine can get lucky. All right, so I'm up first in the last strike. She cannot get too far away from Hare. But Hare also has to survive a putrid roll. So what could go wrong? So I'm just going to walk along the river edge. I think Hare can get there.
I feel like the wolves are kind of curious what a bunch of anthropomorphic woodland creatures are doing, getting wrecked by a troll over there.
Agreed.
All right, and then Mr. 5 is up. What's his damage like? It's not great. He's gonna need the 3-in-1 shot. All right. Well, he recovers from being shaken. And he's going to declare attack on Bill. Because what could go wrong?
I think I figured out how it's pronounced.
Ah, did you get some pronunciation guides?
No, I pulled out my what I know about foreign language. So is it Hanji?
I'm gonna try
How do you
one push.
how do you pronounce the what is it? Uh, Eno Yohani?
I know Yuhani, probably something like that.
Yeah, it'd be I know you, honey.
I know you, honey.
Although it might be a harder. J is weird.
Yeah, because
Um,
in Fjord, it's kind
it's
of a
Y,
Y.
but and like it having like it being preceded by an O and or preceded by an O and preceded by a U makes the pronunciation of it kind of weird because like an OYU is like such a weird pronunciation.
I just like to say I know you, honey. All right. So I got
Um
myself within point blank with a push, and I can't.
by the way, I have some Cherokee words to pronounce, and I am mainly learning Spanish. Am learning Spanish, so that's where my guess is from.
Ah,
Also, for the fact that I like Norse mythology, so I had to learn how some of those are pertinent, like Jormungandr.
yep. I'm going to take a 2 dice shot because I'm a thrower. And if I hit, I'm going to put some poison on it. I'm going to hit. All right. I'm just trying to make this a no doubter. All right. I am plus 11 to damage to this. So a 16 will get him. Sadly, I'm only plus 1 to injury to this. That's what got me into trouble the last time. Yep, staggered again. But he stops eating Miss All Sunday.
Well, you're just giving him a buffet of rats.
Yes.
And also, I looked up a pronunciation guide for it. EI would be pronounced with an A, so it'd be Ano Yuhani.
Ano you, honey.
Yes.
All right. It is finally Rosita's turn. She finishes her investigation first, so I'm going to ask you to roll a d6 and tell me what you roll, Anna.
Well, even though it's pronounced Anheriar, so that actually kind of makes sense. And you're asking me to roll a d6, right?
Yep, d6 and tell me what your result is. Or I could.
6.
You got a 6?
Yep.
Nice. As you unstopper the bottle, an elf appears in a blinding flash. Free at last, winks the elf. I'll grant you one wish as a reward. All right. So you can wish for any skill on the board. So if you wanted to be able to swim, you'd take survival. If you wanted, but the thing that people usually do is they take the highest ability score. Like any one of your ability scores could be jumped up. Like Rosita could take my 9 speed and charge farther and shoot more. No, you're at the max on your hand crossbow. That wouldn't even help you. Never mind. You could increase your agility if anybody has a higher agility.
About a 4.
Yeah, so there's a 4 out there. That would be good. You could increase your defense. I'm sure somebody can beat a 7 defense if you want to protect yourself. So what do
I
you
have
think?
an 11.
Yeah. You might want to take the 11 defense.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have someone with a 5 strength.
Yeah, but she's
I'll
got
take
a...
the 11.
Yeah, all right. So temporarily for the rest of the game, you are an 11 defense on Rosita. And then...
Honestly, I've wished for like a 5 strength as a defensive strat before.
And then she is
Make
going
people attacking you in
to...
melee weaker.
Then she's going to mark Carol, so Carol can see finally. And then Rosita gets a turn. If she wanted to, she could levitate up and shoot Bill. She could say, I'm not messing with that, and head off towards that last discovery. It's whatever you want to do.
I would levitate.
All right. So you're going to levitate, and you shooting me or you shooting Bill?
Bill.
All right. So you got to make a fearsome roll. So D6 plus 3. You need anything but the lowest number. You're good. 7 makes it easily. All right. Where is the levitate table? All right.
You must think would. But that's good.
And you're going to declare 4 shots on Bill.
Yep.
And you, from there, you are using your dual hand crossbows. They give you sharpshooter, so you're more agile. So you get 2 dice on the first shot. All right, that's a miss. No big deal. You got 3 shots left. 2 dice on your second shot. Shield. He's got tough hide, so that one bounces off. Third shot, crit. That'll hit. So your damage is normally plus 6. Levitate makes it plus 7. Crit makes it plus 8. So D6 plus 8. So 10 gets him exactly. And you have plus 1 to injury, so D6 plus 1. You're hoping for a 5. Or a 6. All right.
With Wish, of course, I'm thinking about like in Dungeons and Dragons, the Wish build is like ridiculously powerful. So you would think like a Wish would last longer than one game, but
All right. So you are getting credit for a wound. All right. So he gave you a knockout, but you're going to mark it as 2 knockouts because he's got rancor and you do not. You're a nice guy. So Rosita is having herself a game once again. All right. You are not going, you did not have fire, and I don't think you have any fire. So I'm going to have to go and finish him off. But that's
did you hear what I said about Wish being in D&D being like ridiculously overpowered?
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't have a dungeon master. I've never seen a good dungeon master can make you wish you never had wish. Because
yeah,
everybody wants to do letter of the law, and that's horrifyingly bad.
I have made everyone who has cast Wish in a game I have run regret it, unless they are duplicating a spell.
Yep.
So, by and large, in most games, Wish is used to duplicate other effects. And so it effectively duplicating stuff in WitchBorn actually has a lot of precedent there. Because most people, rather than run the risk of never being able to cast it again, go with the simple method of I cast a lower level spell that is not normally something I can cast.
Anna, you are up first.
Wait,
So,
Reggie,
so this is where you decide if you're going to turn on me or you're going to go after that discovery up there. And I'm waving you, go search. I'll leave you alone. But you could turn on me and kill me if you want. All right, you're going with Rosita. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going
no,
to
wait,
levitate
wait,
down to the ground.
wait. I just remembered how levitate works. Wait, kind of want to try that. Let's get the sniper. Get the sniper. Grab the sniper. Get the sniper sniping. I just remembered.
Say that more clearly
I
and
just,
less fast.
I just remembered what levitate did. Don't want the make the sniper no longer sniping. So I'm not gonna move her.
Okay, go with somebody else then.
Yeah.
Maggie's just moving up.
Yep.
All right. James is up.
Okay. Well, let's see if my war child can get this discovery over here. All right. I do not. That's okay, though.
All right. Packmaster has a chance if you would like to.
Yeah. Backmaster will do his best. He has a lower chance. Yep. I rolled the same thing.
You're stuck on 2s. All right, Anna,
That's
you're
fine, though.
up again.
There are more important rolls that I could get stuck on 2s for, so I'll take it for a discovery marker.
Yeah.
So, Anna, I would really encourage you to go for that last discovery because I'm truly leaving it for you. All right, so you need to either, under the measurement tool, open up the big panel and hit the linger button, or after you draw your path, you need to hold down the shift key and it'll lock into place. All right, and then you have to switch tools. Yep, you got it. Fantastic. All right, I am up. Miss Golden Week is going to go plunge her blade into the troll, her burning spade into the troll, so he stops burning. And I didn't do the wound, so I cannot, or stops him regenerating. I didn't do the wound, so I can't take his heart. But a troll heart is a very good thing to get. All right, I am up. So Hare is going to leap and try and cast Becalm again.
Would you make the putrid check beforehand or no? Because you're trying to get within.
Yeah.
Or no, it's because you're trying to target them within. Yeah.
I have to be within point blank before I have to do it. So now I have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm revealed because I leave.
So it'll just end your turn partway through.
Right. All right. So putrid roll some fudge. D6. Failed it. That will end my turn. This is crazy. I'm sure I got a sleeping mat, but that's a check. Oh, wait. This is weird. Putrid puts me in the strike last. This has never happened before.
I believe that the way that you've always done it before is that if you fail partway through your turn like if you get a condition marker during your turn ends. But also, that was kind of why I was asking about when you would make it, because I know that to like attack someone that has putrid, it's like it's weird, right?
Yep. All right, Anna, you're up. All Abraham needs to do is survive this game, and he's going to get first level. But you could get him more shadow up there. You want to beat James to that.
Oh, the second one?
Yep.
I'm probably not getting there before anybody else does.
All right. What is this? James is up.
Okay. We will move our whelp.
How did you get 11 in defense?
Because I'm wearing armor and I have the escape skill.
Escape is a really good skill. It's one that
Yeah,
Abraham.
I got it via. Yeah, I got it via an Ankh of Protection. So it's added quite a bit to my War Clan value.
All right, Anna, you are up with Negan or Carol.
I'll do Negan. How do I get the escape skill?
How do you do what?
How do you get the escape skill?
It's a master agility skill. Yep.
When you level up, it's hard to get, but it's totally worth it. All right. Miss Valentine is going to hold. And Carol's up. Anna? All right, and James is up.
Okay. I don't think I'm within 6 paces for the Moon Dancer to get to that discovery this turn. So what I'm going to do is reread Crossing again to see if I can have more than one of these.
Pretty sure you can.
I'm also pretty sure I can. So I'm going to charge up 3 and make another one. Yeah, I would not have been able to make it. So let's put this like that.
He's coming for us.
Well, I'm setting up options so that I can go to wherever the discovery is.
James is up again.
Hold.
All right.
I've got my lads down below positioned, so
I'm up with Mr. 5. I'm going to hold. And James, your last one's up.
that one's also holding.
All right. So that's the end of the round. We're going to reset.
I'm going to ever so slightly reposition this so that I'm not blocking the discovery markers.
All right.
Not because I mostly for convenience of being able to find them later.
Yep.
Like,
I could make the ice transparent or translucent, but I was afraid it wouldn't show up, on the.
yeah. That's probably a valid fear to have.
All right. New round. James is up. This is 2 in a row.
Okay. We are. Who do I want to have? Who do I want to make this discovery? Let's have the War Child do it.
War Child. All right. There is a chance that it is the airship cargo and an easy win.
This is true.
But it is not. You're not vile, are you?
I am not.
All right. 1 shadow point and make a psyche feat.
Okay. I do not.
All right. A man jumps up from hiding bearing a silver wolf insignia. He kind of points at his chest and points at you, and others rise with him, and he's motioning you to come and join him.
The War Child looks blankly at him and then, readies her bolas.
All right. Well, there is going to be 4 of them. Let's see. I can't even remember what this one's called. Press gang.
Press gang.
So you did get the 1 shadow point, correct?
Yep.
All right. Because as long as you weren't a brute, you were going to get the 1 point. You were going to be attacked.
Uh-huh.
Probably one way or the other.
Yep.
Wow. Well, at the beginning of a turn is kind of the best time to get that.
Uh-huh.
Because their chits go in the cup.
Uh-huh.
And so you get to finish your turn.
Debating whether or not... you know what? I want the shadow. So we will stay still and attack York. Because I think York is the closest of them to me. So... Alright, yep. I can't do a moon glow if I've made a discovery, because I make a discovery to start my turn. Can I moon glow as well, or
when
does
the discovery has nothing to do with your turn other than it's mandatory.
Okay.
You don't lose.
Then I start by moon glowing York, and then I'm going to attack him with some bolas.
All right.
Going to remember that I have moon glow.
All right, let's get all these arrows out of here.
Yep, I had the 1 arrow that I made to measure the distance. Or we're going to just use Starfire because that's the easiest. Because I don't... Oh, no, there is an actual moon glow. Yeah. I always forget where it is because it feels hidden. All right. So I am going to make my attack. With Moonglow, I am more agile. I have nothing else going on for me, so bolas, here we come. Well, I'm in short range for the shield to hit.
All right, and they've only got bucklers.
Yep. So I'm only +5 for this, because it didn't crit and knock him down. Oh, well.
That'll work.
Yep. No bonus to injury. Staggered.
All right.
And second attack. Hey, there's the crit. He's knocked down now.
All right. You kind of glad you didn't crit on the first one.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That I'm sure. Yeah, because I'm sure an 11 will get him.
Yep.
He's up to stunned.
All right. Hurting for certain.
Yep.
Okay, Anna is up. Walk somebody up there. Yep. Before you do that, Negan needs to be murked. I'll take care of that for you, and you can move up. So Negan can see. I can't select Negan for some god-awful reason, but...
You might be on the wrong tool.
All right. Herschel, you got a big psyche, D6 plus 3. You need a 7 or better. Herschel's pretty certain there's nothing here. All right. Before James can activate, Hawks uses his
Is it them?
provisions. Yep.
Oh. Well, I'll interrupt.
All right. You'll interrupt yourself too?
Yeah.
They'll do 2 interrupts then. All right.
Okay. That's fine.
So you're interrupting once? No, you're interrupting twice.
Yep. No, I'm just interrupting. I'll just interrupt the once.
All right. So it's going to be Hawks and Coop are using provisions.
Yep.
So I'll mark those off before I forget, and then we'll draw to see who's up first.
Yep.
All right. It is... I got to go for one of the guys who hasn't gone yet. What kind of armor is the Packmaster wearing, and what kind of armor is the Moon Dancer wearing?
They're both wearing wolf hide armor.
Wolf hide armor. All right. So you get the big guy. All right. All right, Anna. Let's figure out how many dice this is. Hawks is a 3 agility. I assume the
I'm
Moon
also a
Dancer
3.
is a 3. Ooh,
Yep.
not quite point blank. And so, Anna, you're going to roll 1 dice, and if it's bad, you've got marksman, so you can re-roll. That's really bad. Does a shield hit you, Moon Dancer?
Yeah, it'll hit.
All right. Damage is pretty poor at this range. It's only D6 plus 3, Anna. Well, that'll work. And then injury roll, D6 plus nothing.
Oh, okay.
Does that make the Moon Dancer a last striker?
It does.
Okay.
I didn't cast Snow Rising.
All right. And then, ooh, Coop is up first. All right. Well, I know this wolf is going to be really tough. So, I guess we need to kill the Packmaster before he kills us.
No.
All right, Anna. Same thing. It's a... Well, maybe not. What's your agility there, Packmaster?
I'm less agility.
All right, you get to roll 2 dice, and you can re-roll a bad one. All right, re-roll just the 1, so just 1 dice. And I think you missed. I think you're out of point blank.
Yep. I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, now your interrupt is up.
Cool. I'm going to ignore the 2 people that just went and charge against Buxton. I'm going to throw some bolas.
Okay.
I have an effective agility of 5.
Ooh, how'd you do that?
I took heave.
Ah, nice.
I got a strength bump. I took heave first because I was like, doing a bludgeoning based build on the Packmaster probably seems pretty good.
Yep.
So I was like, heave first on the Packmaster, and then I got a strength bump, and I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. So more agile ?
Yes.
Hit a miss.
All right. And then the one that was interrupted for you, James, is up.
Okay. We're gonna have the little one move up here. Because the ice bridge is not natural terrain, and I would lose stock on it, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Did you have 2 helds or 1 held?
I did have 2.
Okay. I drew from the
Yep.
right spot then. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to interrupt with one of my helds and see if Hare can pull off a spell this time. All right. Going to make a putrid roll. Let's do some fudge in there. And then a putrid roll. I am striking last. All right. This is not going well. My best guy is trapped by rain. All right, Anna is up. You want to send somebody else up to make that discovery? That's kind of the game, unless you want to turn on me or James. Go farther, and Carol might be able to get there too.
Yeah, I have no interest in trying to snipe that. I've gotten my 2 discoveries, and now I have things to do.
All right, D6 plus 2, because Abraham's a boy, not that smart. Need a 5 or better. You got it. All right. Well, assuming Abraham lives, he's going to level this game. 1 shadow point for Abraham. This one's called Ruins. The footings of a crumbled stone building are overgrown with brown tufted grass. Remnants of a recent fire smolder, though no one is here now. The encampment is worth a look, but searching will eat up valuable time. So, same situation as Rosita. You can find some kind of useful treasure, perhaps, but you'll have to waste some time here waiting. What do you want to do?
Have him waste it.
All right, so we're going to put out the investigate template.
Yep.
So I don't forget.
Yeah, the chances of the game ending in one go is not high, so probably fine.
And then you're going to roll 2d6, Anna, to see where the last discovery is. $62. I think it's taken.
That's up north.
Yeah, I'm at 61.
62 is right here.
Yep, that is taken. So roll again, please. D6 or 2d6. 64. Ooh, she is making sure
Is not taken.
She's making sure she's going to win, although James is right there. So it's going to be interesting.
I am right here.
That is interesting. Okay. We do have a game. All right, this is where
I just want to see if it was going to do another 6. Start with 6 again. I was just wondering if it was just going to do another 60 something. Nope, it's didn't.
If it had been an 11, then that probably would have almost certainly been mine.
All right. So, unfortunately, Rosita is levitating. Oh, too bad. You have a million choices here of what to do. You can go try and make that discovery, and you know you're going to be jumped. You can start attacking wolves. You want to hear your options? You're gonna go. You want to be jumped?
Yeah, I want to hear your up. I want to hear my options.
All right. If you go do that, you're going to be jumped by the whelp and the stalker. They're going to destroy you. You can take the offense to them first, or you can just say, "Oh, you wolves are cute. I'm going to kill the guild members here because they look like easy pickings." They don't care about your charm. They're immune to it.
Yep.
And so, if Rosita was on the ground, she could charge and then levitate and shoot the whelp, which would be cool. Or she could charge, shoot the whelp, and then levitate at the end of her turn, which would be cool. But
That actually does sound cool.
yeah, can't do it though because you're already up in the air. Maggie is pretty darn good with spells. You could have Rosita levitate down, come take cover. You know, here's what I would do. I would hold. I would do nothing. Make James commit first.
Okay.
And then if you get pulled again, James is up. If you get pulled again, then you can take 2 turns in a row, which will be more helpful.
Yeah. Look at that.
The whelp is going to take proper cover behind this. No, the whelp's going to walk up and just try and get the discovery because I'll have cover here.
Yep.
And I like points.
And this is a 2-pointer, guaranteed.
Exactly. Hey, there we go.
All right, I'm going to draw until we see the airship cargo, and I'm going to tell you 2 shadow points. It's here, partially buried in the thick prairie grass. Dig it out and tell everyone to get the hell out of here. All right. That way I didn't have to flip through. Oh, you had one already. All right. It's laying there on the ground for anybody to pick up, but then they become the monkey in the middle. All right.
Whelp was just like, I found a box.
So, Anna, you've got 2 turns here. Jeez. Like, theoretically, Maggie could go pick it up, but it does her no good because then Stalker's just going to shoot the hell out of her.
Unless you end in melee with the whelp, which is also still a bad idea.
Yes. Maggie could angle this way and get a nice clean shot at the whelp with her javelin. She's pretty good. She could... I don't think she has enough movement to get in melee with the whelp, but if she could lash him and blight him. Another option would be have Rosita land, charge over here, and just wait and have Maggie cast the harm spell on her so that Rosita's got the poison.
That sounds good to me. I mean, she has 11 in defense right now, so...
All right, so we're going to take the levitate off. There it is. And we're going to put the harm on. And Maggie is going to come over here and get some cover as well. Not great cover, but a little cover. Well, I guess she's got it from a couple directions there. And this is using your held shit. And she can use poison on her javelin. It really improves the damage. All right. And so next turn, you're better prepared if he picks that up. Why did that move over there? Did you accidentally grab that, Anna?
Nope, not me.
All right. I am up. Let's see. This golden week is going to start her creeping. There's action down here.
Mm-hmm. You saw a bunch of those big wolves over there, and now you see a much smaller wolf.
Which one is with the route? You get route on it? The ones that you kill, you get route?
Well, you get
That-
whatever you did to them. If you route them, you KO them. Like, you should have... Rosita should be marked with 2 KOs and 1 shadow point.
Yeah.
All right. And then, Anna, you're up again. Negan could start working his way down here and take cover.
Sounds good. Wait, this is more okay. What? Okay.
All right, when she's deciding, I will draw. All right, and oh, it is the last member of
Buxton.
Buxton. They have survival. He just
Yep. Probably
know.
doesn't want to get caught swimming, though.
Yep. I don't think he can make it with 2 pushes. Nope. But I went for it, so... All right, Anna. Roll 2d6, and neither one can be a 1. All right. And now you're going to shoot Packmaster with 2 dice, and you can re-roll the worst result. So re-roll the 1. All right. Crit. So his damage at point blank with the crit is going to be +5 to damage. You need a big number here. D6 +5. How about a 10?
Against the War Child?
Against the Packmaster.
Oh, yeah, 10 piece Packmaster.
And you're gone, apparently.
Okay.
She's just rolling like crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Knockout. You're beaten so badly, decomposing WitchBorn look better. Everything in your armor slot is stolen if your foe's within reach. No route feats are needed.
Okay.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a press gang member take anyone out with a missile. That's impressive.
Well, when you're rolling 5s and 6s, it does help.
It does help. All right, Anna. Carol is up. You might want to consider charging forward and throwing a eventide at the little one, because you can see her. And I would hug as close to the stones as you could. So you can go 4. All right. And you only get 1 dice because the little one has conceal. So 1d6, and don't roll until I tell you to. All right. Does a shield hit you, James?
Yeah.
All right. So your damage at that range is d6. D6 +5 and +1 for point blank. So d6 +6.
Yeah.
You rolled ahead.
That's me.
You rolled ahead of And I told you to. All right, and now you're going to roll the injury. D6 plus 1. So stunned.
Yep.
All right. And then...
Hey Corey, I think that if you don't help take out these dark fae, they'll just make off with the game.
Well, I am
There's two.
definitely going to try and get involved. I am going to... God.
I have 2 attacks.
No, on a charge you only get 1.
Oh, right.
So Mr. 5 is going to move up. This is going to get ugly backstabby. I have a sad feeling here.
Uh-huh.
I am very not backstabby.
Oh, James, did you want to use your held for the stalker?
No. I don't have anyone that I can attack because everyone on that war clan is in cover.
Oh, okay.
I'd
I'm
rather
kinda
have
in
the held
this-
shit for other places.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same spot with Miss Valentine. I can move away from Hare, but then I'm just stuck on the island. All right.
Well, giving yourself a held shit is probably not the worst idea.
Right. All right. We are up to last strikes.
Only 4 out of 6 have cover. The other 2 are near a...
And well out of my range.
So
Actually, not technically out of my range, but further than I care to attack.
all right, James, you are up with Moondancer.
Yeah. Moondancer is not dealing with this shit anymore. Is going to move 3, and then I have another 3, which is actually 6 on the ice.
All right. They're yelling, "Concentrate fire!" All right. The hurt one is heals back to staggered, but cannot stand up. And that leaves the super exciting Hare's turn. All right. Making a putrid roll. What could go wrong? Let's do some fudge. Oh, darn. That would have been my good roll. Hey, I made it. All right. So I'm going to come there and cast Becalm. And now, behold, I can fly next turn. And I finished with 1 in a row. I have 1 held. James has 1 held.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And James has 1 last strike.
Yes.
And the press gang has 1 last strike. And
Yep.
Everybody else is in the cup. All right. I think we got a couple rounds left. All right. Anna, you are up first, unless James interrupts you.
No, I was actually planning on interrupting myself. Any interrupt I use here wouldn't be able to accomplish anything.
All right. So. What kind of armor
Abraham.
is the whelp wearing?
Hide.
All right. I think you want... Gosh. You really need an assist if you want to kill the whelp. Maybe you stall and have Carol finish off the little one. So Carol
I'll do that.
Carol can charge. And Carol is a strength 4.
Yep, that's stronger.
And then the little one is stunned, so you get a bonus dice. So you're going to roll 3d6. And Perry will hit. Don't roll anything else. All right.
Wait, I can
You have what?
I can re-roll if needed.
You don't need to. You hit.
Oh,
You succeeded. All right. And so that's why I'm saying go slower. So you're normally +5 to damage. You do not have poison, but you won't need it more than likely. Because the little one is stunned, you're +10 to damage total. So you're rolling d6 plus 10. Jeez. 15. That's a wound.
Yeah.
Knockout. You run right into your foe's weapon, proving it's impossible to underestimate you. The embarrassing incident cost you -2 shadow points. Next time, start small. Try walking and chewing at the same time first. All warriors within 5 paces laugh so hard they get strike last condition markers. Might only get Carol. Let's see.
It nags Negan. It snags Negan too.
Ooh, that's good for James.
Yes, it is.
So Negan and Carol are laughing their butts off. There are no WitchBorn, so little one can be safely removed. But I do want to point out to Anna, that is the power of your elves. Nobody could see the little one except you. So the fact that you took her out with 1 shot and then 1 melee attack was impressive. So Negan becomes a last striker.
In hindsight, there was a world where I should have free action to burst something at some point.
All right. The press gang is up. Buxton is going to use his provisions.
I will use my held chit and my provisions.
All right. So you're going to use 2 against Buxton's 1.
Yep.
Interrupting Coop.
Yep.
All right. All right. Well, it is Buxton first. He's not going to be able to do what he wants to do. Unfortunately, he wanted the assist. All right. So I'm sure he's well within charge distance.
Yep.
All right. All right. He is only a 3 strength. What are you?
I'm equal.
All right. Anna, it is 1d6. And you want to roll high, which that seems to be the only thing you could do tonight. God. Okay. Sorry. I apologize, James, for egging her on. All right. Let's see. I think he's +7 normally. Yep. +8. D6 +8. Anna? Oh, auto fail. I think he might have a reroll. He does not. Interesting. All right.
Well, he is for beginner adventure, so.
Yeah. All right. And James, you have your provisions and your held shit.
So my provisions was on the War Child. They are going to move they're 7, which they get to go up to 9 because of their time on the ice. And then the actual held shit will just be the whelp picking up the airship cargo and charging away.
Did I put anything about evading with slide?
Oh, I have escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're the one with the 11 defense and escape.
Gotcha. Wow. So she actually. And then what was your other? And what was your other chit for?
It was the whelp picking up the airship cargo and charging further away.
Oh, I was on a different part of the screen. I missed that. All right.
Yep. So I've put it on me, set the airship cargo off to the side for now.
All right. So Coop is going to charge forward. Go ahead and roll a d6, Anna. Was that a 4? Oh, no, that's a 4. All right. Made a push. All right. And then 1d6 to shoot the war child. Oh, out of point blank. Does a shield hit you, James?
It does.
All right. And the damage is d6 plus 3. Yep, that's the only thing that could get him. And then roll 1d6 plus nothing. Okay. We got to teach her how to roll fudge dice. All right.
It's like the third warrior I've just gotten sixed out.
Yeah.
What? So
Knockouts.
blame computer. Blame my computer.
Your foe should. No, it's roll 20's fault. It's a knockout. Your foe should consider anger management therapy. It looks like you've been catching daggers with your face. You vow it won't happen again. Practice hard and increase your shadow points by +5. Comrades within short range roll route feats.
Okay, so that'll be the Moon Dancer. Yeah, Moon Dancer's okay.
But at least you got 5 shadow points.
All right.
Yeah, but I lost shadow points on my little one, which is actually worse.
Yep. All right. You can remove the war child. Will be.
How is it?
I'm gonna say that the press gang leaves. They got what they wanted. They took out the pack master and the war child.
They took out everyone who attacked them.
Yep. All right.
How is losing for the little one?
Because I'm trying to get the little one to level so that I'm actually able to sell gear. So them being further away from the level they need is worse for me overall.
All right. This is where it becomes tricky. Anna, you're not allowed to pre-measure. You're up.
Yeah.
If you want to levitate with Rosita, you have 4 shots at the whelp that's carrying the treasure if you think you're within 8.
I don't think so, but I'm gonna. Actually, I am.
Yep.
I'm wrong.
All right. But you said you don't think so. So what would you do instead?
She said she doesn't think so, but she's going to anyway, is what she said.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to levitate, and you've got 4 shots at the whelp. You get 2 dice, and just roll them slow for us. And we're going to teach you how to roll fudge dice if you roll too well. All right. Does a shield hit you, James?
That hits.
All right.
Yes, it does.
So roll d6 plus a boatload, 7. Does
Yep.
10 get you? All right.
Uh-huh.
And then the injury is stunned.
Yep.
All right. I can't find the levitate. That's what's slowing me down. There it is. Keep going past it. All right. She's got 3 shots left. The treasure goes flying 3 towards the nearest unoccupied, which might be that one.
I think so as well, yeah.
All right.
Or it could be this one, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 very close.
I'm gonna measure from the center, because that's the easiest way to do it. It is this one, though.
All right. So that's 2. That would be 3 there. All right.
Yep.
Treasure goes flying. So that was your first shot, right? All right.
Yep.
And you rolled ahead of time, so we're going to take that as a miss. Your third shot, you get 3 dice on. All right, that'll hit, and your damage is going to be +7 again. 11. That'll finish him. All right. And you are maimed. So, mark 2 maims for Rosita. She is just out of this world tough. All right. And James, how many times did you squeal? I think in your case, think, not in the face, not in the face. Apparently no one listens anymore. A nasty scar grants the fearsome skill. Comrades in short range roll route feats.
So that's the stalker.
Yeah, I think you're down 3 now.
This is my 4th one gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My stalker's fine.
Nice.
My stalker has soothe.
Oh, very cool.
I've developed a liking for taking soothe on stalkers as their first skill, because with an lattice, even without keen aim, you're at like +6 to damage.
Right.
So.
All right. Anna, you are up. Whelp can be removed.
Yep.
So, you can come down. Well, now you got to worry about, James probably can't stop you. You got to worry about me now. So, knowing that, I'm going to interrupt. Miss Goldenweek needs to turn.
Why you really liked me.
What's that?
Because Roll20 apparently really likes me.
Oh, Roll20 loves you. Roll20 on Rosita's currently got a 12 defense hanging in the air, and that's the person we most need to take out. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a world I could do it if I got within point blank range and got a crit.
And she's immune to poison, which is really not nice.
Also immune to poison, so I'm the only one here not immune to poison.
I'm not immune to poison. All right. Let me think about what I'm going to do. I've got a 3-1 with a spade that's +7. I could try and take out Negan just to thin the herd.
What about Maggie?
Yeah, I could.
Oh, come on. Negan literally just healed up from the last adventure.
I cannot touch Maggie because she's got charm.
Oh, because of charm. Because Maggie has not yet made an attack.
All right.
Just been ordering the minions to do so.
Well, it
Pretty
may be foolish, but I've got to get at least a hair of cover from Rosita. And so I'm going to charge down here and push once. All right, made the push. And I've got just that modicum of cover. So she'll have to land if she wants to shoot me with all her pluses. And then I'm going to throw 3 spades at once at Negan in point blank range. And I am a 3 agility, and so is Negan. So that's 1 dice, but I get a 2nd dice because I'm a thrower.
I just got Negan back.
All right. Well, Negan's got blade barrier, so he's fine. He's gonna come kill me now.
Okay, apparently it's
All right. Oops, we
full
interrupted.
blade barrier.
We interrupted you. So Anna, you're up. You could kill Miss Golden Week or Mr. Five with Maggie. You could hit Mr. Five with the lash. You could shoot Miss Golden Week with your poisoned javelin, or you could head down and try and get the airship cargo, or you could come down and shoot James and try and finish him off. You got many choices.
I'll
I'm sorry, you'll do what?
Golden Week.
All right. So you probably want to stay there so you get 2 shots. Shooting me is going to lose your charm, which I'm happy about. All right. And you are more agile than Miss Golden Week, so you're going to get 2 dice on the first shot. All right, there's the crit. Let's see if you're in point blank. You are not. All right. So you're going to roll D6 plus 5 for the javelin, plus 3 more for the poison, so plus 8 total. Oh, and the critical, plus 9, is a 12. That gets me pretty easily. So you're going to roll D6 plus nothing for the injury. All right, you staggered me, but you've got a second shot, so roll 2 dice again. Crit again. All right, you're plus a million, so D6 plus a million. That'll get me, and then roll an injury plus nothing. I'm up to stunned. I don't think I'm lucky enough to have a Hartshorn, but I will check. I am not that lucky. All right, so I'm striking last, and James is up.
Okay. Well. What can I do here? I think that I guess the Moon Dancer is just going to try and move over and throw some javelins at Carol just to reduce the number of chits that Anna has.
Yep.
That's probably my best bet. So,
yep. And Carol's incredibly tough. So.
Yep.
Just so you know, the ones that are actually easy to hit are the ones that are out of range right now.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't really have a lot of options here. Carol's the closest one. Okay, I'm in point blank range. That's good step 1. Step 2 is compare agility scores. I have a 3.
Yeah, I have a lot higher than that.
Carol's a 4.
It's fine. I get a dice.
A crit.
See, 1 dice is all you need.
Yep.
Okay. So plus that, plus 1 for the crit, plus 1 for point blank range. An 8 will not probably do it.
It will not, because she's got divert.
But I will use my burrow. Can't use divert. It has a last strike condition marker.
Oh, so an 8 got her.
Oh, cool.
She's laughing, and that's going to be the death of her.
Yeah. Well, just staggered.
Well, you're going to get turns before she gets more turns, so.
True.
All right. Anna, you're up with Herschel. Herschel has no missile weapons currently. So you could try and jump the river, but then you wouldn't be hiding anymore, so that'd be a bad choice. You could just start creeping your way down your 7 paces.
Steep.
Yeah, steep won't do you any good. It just means you won't get attacked. It's up to you. You'll go faster if you just move your full 7. All right. I'm up. Because, see, I would love to attack him with Miss Valentine, but I cannot. So I am going to be able to fly finally. And I'm going to go to soaring.
Fairies might be able to spend a turn revealing people, Corey. Can't remember. And your rabbit is a fairy.
Oh, that is true.
I'm scrolling through the big old rule book now.
Yep, reveals somebody within short range, right?
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
she was a fairy. All right.
See? They're slightly even more a little bit worth it now.
They are, yeah. All right. And she is going to reveal Herschel.
Yep.
So he is not hidden anymore. All right. And oops, that's the press gang that I sent away. And so...
Oh, it's long range, Corey.
Oh, wow. James, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I could try and go for the airship cargo. But then Corey has reason to try and shoot me then.
Vanish.
And then we just kind of... What's that? Yeah. I'm going to go after Carol.
Vanish,
Carol. Free action to start my turn. Moonglow Carol.
Okay.
Because I believe it is not technically magic.
No, it's definitely magic. She's she's immune to it, yeah.
That's fine, but it reveals myself. So that I'm not stuck making one attack, even though I don't get the surprise attack stuff. That's technically the important part about that.
Yeah.
Question is, do I make one attack from here, or move closer and make 2 attacks from here, or 1 attack from closer? I think the answer is... we'll make the 2 attacks from here. All right. I have a 4 agility, which is equal to yours.
Yes.
Thus, 1 dice.
She has blade barrier.
Yep. And I'm not stunned yet, so can keep using it. Second attack. All right. Well.
You tried.
Roll 20 is a fickle thing.
Fickle thing that we can't say on the air. All right.
Yeah.
Miss Valentine is going to take to the air, but only go to skimming. And she will get there for 10. And hit Herschel with sleight of hand. That automatically hits. But the good news for you is my damage is so pitiful that I am probably going to miss. All right, so 2 is a 0, -1. Wow. This is terrible. All right, I need a 6. I got it. All right. I'm +1 to injury. I got it. Herschel's gone. Knockout. So you want to write knocked out like in your skills, and you don't have to use that healthy drop you got before the game because that only protects against maim and war wound. Your fall proves the gods of perdition. What's that?
Herschel is knocked out?
Yep, he is knocked out. So please write knocked out in your skill section. Get in the habit of doing that. Your fall proves the gods of perdition are alive and still have a sense of humor. Gods love pratfalls. You recover in time for next adventures. Comrades within short range roll route feats. All right. So, let's see. It's probably just going to be, well, I've gone 10. It's just going to be, ooh, it might get Negan. Yeah, not going to get Abraham, though. Oh, God. It's going to get Abraham. All right, roll D6 for Carol. You need anything but the lowest number. All right, you're not scared. Roll D6 for Negan. You need a 2 or better to not be scared.
That's another 4.
All right. Are you using the dice roller or are you typing in the formula?
Dice roller.
All right. Hit like 6 fudge. Because you're stuck on 4s. All right. And then roll a d6 for Abraham. You need a 5 or better. All right. So he's shaken and loses his turn. And he should have had a strike last on him. I just missed that last time. So he'll continue to investigate up there. And now Herschel can be removed.
Knocked out. Skill.
What's that?
He gets the knocked out skill.
You just write it in your skills so that you don't forget to keep track of it. Maims and war wounds give you negative skills. The reason why I have you write knocked out in your skills is because a lot of people cheat and they don't mark that. And they're not allowed to use skills after the game if they've been knocked out. And so a lot of people will go, oh, I was knocked out, so I'm going to use my blacksmith skill or something that happens after the game. And that's cheating everybody who plays fair. All right, so Miss Valentine did a hard turn so she could stay there. All right. I cannot do a hard turn because it cost me 1 to go to skimming. I've got 3 left. All right. I'm going to go this way. Farther from Negan and Carol. All right, and then I've got too many chits for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got too many chits left in the cup for Anna, so we're up to last strikers. And it's just me and James. Wait, it's not James anymore either, is it?
Yeah, I only have 2 people left, and they've both gone.
So it's just me. It's Miss Golden Week. Oh, it's Miss Golden Week and Negan. That's where I screwed up. Okay. All right, Negan's up. He's got lots of choices here. He can come mess up Mr. 5. I don't think he can quite make it to Stalker there. because of the weather, the pouring rain. But it's up to you. All right.
Will you tell me more about this knocked out thing?
There's not much to tell. Just write that you were knocked out, and then after the game, you will heal and be fine for next game. You just can't do anything after the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So Negan is charging, and he's a blade singer, and I never remember if blade singers get one attack or two on a charge. So let's look it up.
Armed with 2 rapiers, you can get up to 4 attacks per turn or 2 after charging.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Okay, so next we compare strength. You are a 3, and I am a 2. So you get 2 dice on the first attack. And a shield will hit. And so your damage is D6 plus 8 because you have poison. And you rolled a 1, so that's an auto fail. You're going to re-roll with your blessing. So 12 will get me. And let's take that blessing off. And you have no plus to injury, so it's just a straight D6. 2. So I'm staggered. And then you get your second attack, which is 2 dice. And you see me sidestep it. I have a skill called sidestep, so the most melee attacks you can ever get on me is 1. All right. And then Miss Golden Week is up, and she will heal. So I finished with 1 in a row, but unfortunately I got 2 last strikers. All right, Carol is the last striker. And Abraham's still a last striker because he lost his turn. All right.
Abraham is still searching
Yep.
the ruin.
Yep. And he's should be shaken. I forgot to mark that. All right. So, remaining chits in the cup. James only has 2. 3 for Anna, 2 for me. Dang it. All right, Anna, you're up first. All right. You know that Negan's probably not going to be able to finish me off because he only gets 1 swing. You could start going for the treasure. You could keep shooting Miss Golden Week, trying to get her away. James is hoping that we kill each other so that his stalker can run off with the treasure. Maybe. What do you want to do?
I mean, the ideal is always that I don't have to do any of the actual work, Corey.
That is true. What do you want to do? Negan, Maggie, or Rosita? I think I'd have Maggie come up and lash Mr. 5. and that'll free Negan to go after the treasure or the stalker, either one.
I'll do that then.
All right. So Maggie has a big enough charge to come around. She's definitely not charming now. All right. And she's way stronger with her lash. So she's going to roll 2d6. And either the shield or the parry hits. And so her damage is not the greatest. It's only +2. You're really trying for blights. So a 7 will not get me. All right, I am up. All right, I'm going to see if I can save Mr. 5. Oh, I can make it. 12 to there. And do I want to pilfer or do I want to get lucky and roll a 6 for damage again? All my gear slots are full. I guess I'm going for it. What could go wrong? All right, roll some fudge. This is an auto hit. Damage is D6 plus 2. Big monkeys. I think a 7 ties. It does. No way around that. And I've got 2 movement left. So I'm going to position Mr. Stinky where everybody wants to go. Or Miss Stinky, I should say. All right, James, you're up.
We're going to start things off with the Moon Dancer attacking Carol twice.
All right.
I've only attacked one of your characters. I've barely attacked your characters. I just happened to roll good when I was doing it for the.
You've taken out 2 of my characters. I've taken out none of yours.
Don't take it personal.
I am attacking the person who took out my little one.
That is true.
Yeah. So you are within point blank range. I have 1 dicers.
Crit.
Hey, I got a crit. I like that.
That looks familiar.
Uh-huh. We're going to use our burrow to re-roll this.
All right.
We're going to roll some fudge dice in between there. All right. I like an 11.
That'll get Carol.
All right. I have no modifiers to injury. Didn't need it. Okay.
Wow. Carol went down. I thought she'd be almost unkillable. All right. She's maimed. You've had a perfectly wonderful day, but today wasn't it. Your weapon hand is sliced clean off. Fairies will miss next adventure, but you're going to remind me that right before the game you got a healthy draught and you wrote it on your sheet, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to use the healthy draught, and instead of your hand getting cut off, you're going to draw until you get a knockout. Wow, some bad stuff's there. All right, Carol. You stepped right into that one. Your inferiority complex is completely justified. Your foe would top it off by cleaning out your missile weapons if she had been within reach. Too bad. She had really good missile weapons. No route feats are needed. All right. So, in your skills, just write knocked out. And that's important to Carol because she's an artificer. And so she cannot use the artificer skill after the game. And then we're going to pull her off the map. And you've got one less last striker. All right. James is up with his 2 chits. He's going to town.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to just move to the other side of the airship cargo.
It's just
Stay
land,
within
man.
reach, but get... Well, yeah, we're not going to pick it up because we want to get as far as we can.
Yep. All right. Hair is up. Hair is going to make everybody's life a little better. Let's see. How do I do this? Do that. All right. So I charge 4. That part's easy. And then, James, what is Ron's favorite spell in the whole world?
Is it Whispering Wind, Corey?
It is not, but it does begin with a
Oh, right,
W.
you're right. It's Wall of Thorns. That's it.
Yes. And
He does tend to really like Whispering Wind, though.
Huh. This is going to mean my death, depending on how I do this, isn't it? All right. Never in the history of the game has somebody been levitating, so I guess she's above it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
All right. But I've got a flyer.
Yep.
So I don't know what the flyer would do. I guess I'm above it. Yeah. I'm still
Yeah.
there. And Mr. 5 gets pushed to safety.
Yep.
All right. Anna, you are up with Negan. Negan is in melee with a stinky, stinky person. So before you can do anything, you have to make what's called a putrid roll. You have to roll a d6 and not roll a 1 or a 2. All right. So now you could smack Miss Valentine in the air, or you could dodge away because the treasure and the game is really down here. It's not up there anymore. Up to you. We're getting near the end here, so if you could talk into your microphone, it might be faster than typing.
I will attack since it seems like everyone wants to kill the new bit.
Okay. All right, you are... Oh my gosh. You are stronger. All right, so you get 4 attacks with 2 dice because you made that putrid roll. So 2d6. Miss on the first. Second attack. Crit. That's going to be good. You're plus 9 to damage, so pretty much anything's going to get me. An 11. Yep, I only have a 9 defense. So roll an injury. Staggered. Third attack, 2d6. Miss. Fourth attack. Hit. All right. D6 plus 9, I think we said. Auto fail. Do you have any rerolls? Nope. You used your blessing. Nope. That's it. I lived. All right. And Rosita is up. She can just blast the heck out of Miss Golden Week if you want. Technically, you could also blast the heck out of Mr. 5 because the Wall of Thorns does not give me cover.
I'll do Miss Golden Week.
Miss Golden Week? Okay. 4 shots. You got 2 dice. I think that's just out of range, but let's check. Yep.
Yep. Just barely.
All right, so second shot, 2 dice. Hits. And your damage is +7 if I remember. So anything but, that'll get me. Roll an injury +1. D6 +1. Up to stunned. Third attack, you get 3 dice. The shield hits me. Good recovery there. +7.
Oh,
and
that's
I have the
heartbreaking.
and last shot. 3 dice.
I have the reroll.
It's
And the
Oh
black
yeah,
one rotates.
how's the blessing?
well, probably not worth it, but go for it.
It lets her take another shot at Mr. 5 afterwards.
No.
So.
You can't split when you take 4. It has to be at 1 target.
Oh, right.
All right.
Well, that one just turned into 6.
Yeah. But you didn't need it because you were going to roll the 6 for the roll to hit. Yep. All right. Here comes the wound. Let's see if I've got any healing stuff. Ooh, I do not. Knockout. Uh-oh. You get credit for a knockout. So just 1. So Rosita is having herself a day. And this is a good one for me. I'm just not myself today. Everyone noticed the improvement immediately. I'm knocked down and marked with a chit, but don't succumb as usual. Credit my foe with a knockout, but remove all condition markers. Everyone sees I'm unharmed and still fighting. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. She still has 4 left. Okay, we're up to last race.
Yeah. Hey, Abraham finally gets to figure out what's going on up there.
Abraham gets to wake up and...
Really figured out what's going on in those ruins.
All right.
He's been trying the best freaking time.
Abraham is up first. All right, so let's take a lot of this extra crap off of him. Give him a red X. And Anna, roll a D6. And I'll just wait before I go over it. You rolled a 1. This might not be worth the wait. That's the worst result. And it was ruins. All right. You found a worn and useless sheath that you would put a weapon in. But it's useless. So you get to move if you would like. You got 7 paces. All right. James, I assume you have conceal there. Mr. 5's up.
Yes, Stalker has conceal. Because of Stalk.
So I'm better off just charging and shooting you.
Yep. Good news for you, I won't be able to get off next turn either. Because I only have a charge of 3 and I can't push because of the rain.
Yeah. And I can push.
Yeah.
I could pick it up, but then I'm just gonna get shot to death by you. All right, I'm gonna do the shot at you. It's 1 dice because of conceal, and I'm gonna risk the 3-in-1 shot with the spades. This could be very expensive.
Could be.
All right. Just a miss.
Yep.
All right. That's better than a stick in the eye, but not much. All right. Gonna reset. I had 1 in a row. And do we have any last strikers this time? We do. Miss Valentine, except she's got self-control. So she is not a last striker.
No.
I'm up. All right, let me plot this out. Well, I got to decide if I'm within reach of the airship cargo.
I think you are.
Because I might be able to pick it up and go, because I'm allowed to push.
Yeah.
Ah, 5 paces. I'm definitely within 5 paces of it.
Corey.
All right, I would say that is within reach.
I would agree.
But I think it's going to be 1 or 2 pushes. All right, so I pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like 2 pushes from you.
Well, at least I've been incredibly lucky all night long. All right.
Gotta love that that Roll20 humor.
Yep. All right. Roll some fudge dice. And then I've got to make 2 pushes for the win. So close.
Well, the second one gets you off the map? I don't think it necessarily matters if you failed the second one because you're off the map with it.
Yeah, I guess
that's how we've always done it in the past.
Yeah, I die if I can die here, but otherwise I got the airship cargo. All right, yeah. James, roll damage on Mr. 5.
Uh-huh. I was gonna say that okay.
All right.
It'd be different if that had like damaged you.
Vengeance for last Tuesday, and we finished in time for Anna, which was our other goal. All right. That was way too sweaty. Way too sweaty. All right. Yeah, this is a game of monkey in the middle, Anna. Nobody's really picking on you because you're the new guy. We were being, I think, extra nice to you because you were the new guy. But if you're gonna win, we got to go for it. All right.
Yeah, I don't care about winning. I just want I just want as many to survive as possible.
Yep.
Well, there's like I think you had like a 1 in 40 something chance of a character actually dying and going away there. So death is very uncommon on Enter Perdition. The worst that you're likely to suffer, especially with your healthy draughts, is a knockout, right? Because I believe that both the people that you had get eliminated had healthy draughts, and so the only thing that happens is they can't do an aftermath activity.
Yeah, which who cares? All right.
Right.
So the mast of the fallen airship crackles like a campfire log before disintegrating to ash. The charred spine will become a burnt reminder of this strange little battle on the plane. Keep the cargo you want or use it for barter in Asylum. This is supposed to be a real town with a market, a place to bed down, and strong drink. A long march awaits before I'll know. Plus, there's plenty of WitchBorn thirsty for blood out here. Time to move on. All right, so I'm going to roll 2d6 for whatever the airship cargo was, and I'm on the second table. And I rolled an 8, which normally doubles as good. This isn't bad. An illusionary wall worth 4. I could definitely use an illusionary wall. I've got about 5 people I want to put it on. All right. Next, we're all going to roll 2d6, and this is how much gold that you've got. And you still haven't spent your 12 gold from last game, Anna, so you've got... Ooh, James got the double 4. All right. I'll roll one after the other just because I'm superstitious. Ooh, 7 gold. Oh, but I can match James's 4. Yeah.
Correct.
Gold. All right, James. So, Anna, you've got 8 more gold on your sheet. So now you've got 20. So there's tons of cool stuff you can buy. I've got 8 gold. And James, see if you can match your 4.
Okay. I do not.
And you're slightly over 200, right?
Correct. I was 218.
All right.
I was the low man by about, was that 40 or 50 points?
So 6 is available. Roll d6 plus 1 on the arms table.
A 6.
A 6. You got 3 water skins.
On the arms
arms
table?
table. Oh, sorry. You got a great sword. You would like that.
I do like that, actually.
Yeah, I love great swords on wolf teams. Now that they can steal them, that's kind of cool. All right, and
Yeah.
I've got to see if I can match my 4 that I stole. I can. Let's see if I can match it again. I can. Let's see if I can match it again. I cannot. All right, I'm up 2 tables from normal. So I'm on the 500 table, and I'm going to roll 2d6. And I got a 9. Ooh, I don't even know what it is, but it sounds good. Knot of Isis. JK. Ooh, I put it on the person, and they're automatically bind wounds. All right, who gets beat on the worst? Miss All Sunday. Knot of Ice.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, we're just finishing up.
Yep, we just finished up ours.
All right, I'm going to be doing a second game. We won't live stream it, but I'll do a second game if anybody wants to join. And then, let's see, what else do we got? We've got some Shadow Point awards for my brilliant play. I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I don't think I did anything else that was good the entire game. All right. 2 shadow points for my leader and 5 shadow to split. All right. Anna, remember you get 1 adventure point for each person. That's AD. And by my calculations, you're going to have at least 1 level. Let's see, 3, 4, 10, 11, 60, 70. Rosita is close. Herschel leveled. And so did Abraham. All right. So it's best to do levels in front of an audience. So, Anna, roll 2d6 for Herschel. All right, that may seem bad. That's actually a fantastic roll. You could take some kind of basic skill, but considering you don't have any weapons yet, I would recommend taking what that is, a permanent +1 defense. So in your skills, you'd write +1 defense. And that's going to take him up to an 8. And I can show you, if you want to get together sometime this week, I can show you how to record that. And then Abraham is up, and you can roll 2d6 for Abraham. Oh, freaking-tastic. An 11 is really hard to roll, and I always tell people never turn it down. It's a permanent +1 to strength. So you took a guy who was a measly 2 strength. Everybody's going to expect him to be 2 strength, and now he's a 3. So if you're up for it, you've got 20 gold to spend. I think we get together this week and we talk about the equipment that you need, the spells you need, and if you want to add a 7th person, we could do that. You've got 20 gold is a lot of money, so you can do a lot. But it would take me hours to explain it here, and we've got people watching and wanting to play another game. So my promise to you was to get you done before midnight your time. I think that succeeded quite handsomely.
Yep.
I got the win that I should have had last week.
Okay.
And so that worked out well, and nobody was hurt horribly bad, so that was also good. So, all right, so that's Enter Perdition. That's probably it for us. Don't forget, last chance to get Children of the Moon Evolution for $10. Do it before Monday. Then it's going to jump to 36. Even if you don't think you're going to like wolves, just get it. You're going to read it. James, what do you say about wolves?
I think that they're probably the most unique clan that is currently in WitchBorn, which is why I've been playing them a whole lot recently.
He's been playing them like crazy. He's been one of my lead playtesters now because he's played them more than I have and more than anybody as far as I know. So that's good. So we're going to sign off here and pop into another game. Remember, you can always join us on Discord, and we're more than happy to teach you how to play. If you're not sure how to do it, leave me a note on the YouTube live stream. Thanks for watching. All right, let's stop streaming.